Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagadguru Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to our Purva Acharyas. I pay my obeisances to our 12 Alvars. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi. And I pay my obeisances to Lord Sriman Narayan. I welcome all of you here, physically at the Sri Narayan Dham in Durban, South Africa. I welcome those that's watching this discourse locally, nationally, and internationally. And I welcome in advance those that's going to be watching this discourse when it is posted on YouTube and the various groups from around the world subsequently. I welcome you to our special Akhand Narayan Bhajan Satsang. The last time we had a satsang like this was on the 6th of January 2018. And I wanted to have this satsang to tell Lord Sriman Narayan 2 words only. Thank you. Please, whoever came with a grocery list, put it back in your bag. Today is not a grocery list day for Lord Narayan. It's only to simply tell him, thank you for the year that we had with you. And Lord Narayan won't be happy with us singing his praises without doing seva. So I also want to thank all of you to be here today so that we have the opportunity of doing seva. And if you can take a peek through the curtain, you will see children are enjoying themselves. These children never had this opportunity in their life before. And it's scary that they may not have it again. But today, in saying thank you to Lord Sriman Narayan, we are also doing seva so that he can be fully satisfied. There is so much that we can do as a ashram, and there is so much that you as devotees can do with the ashram in this seva. But it's a great day. These bhajans are uploaded into the atmosphere and downloaded in all parts of this planet. And in this time of misery, of war, of uncertainty, it was appropriate that we at the Sri Narayan Dham permeate this universe with the grace or the Lord's name. So today is not going to be my general discoursing, but I briefly want you to understand the scientific and the spiritual scientific reason for these Akhand bhajans that we have. The Lord resides in his name. There is no difference between the Lord and his name. Absolutely no difference between the potency of the Lord and the potency of his name. And as we continue to call out his name, the potency permeates each atom, and atoms flow from place to place. And these atoms will permeate this entire planet Earth and beyond. So this is the scientific reason why we have these bhajans, so that in this 12-hour session, we're not cleaning only our minds, we are also cleaning the cosmic mind. Remember, the human mind is one atom of the cosmic mind. So there is a connection, there is a direct connection. And when Lord Brahma created this universe, he dispersed the Vedas into the universe. If you don't understand, you know of cloud, you'll heard of cloud. In technology, not that rain cloud. Have you heard of cloud in technology? All my intelligent people, what is cloud? Aware? Where things are? You understand it materially, isn't? Where things are uploaded. But can you describe it physically? It's in the ethereal atmosphere, is it not? In the ethereal atmosphere, all information is stored where and transmitted through what medium? The ethereal atmosphere, yes? You all agree? So when Lord Brahma created this universe 155 trillion years ago, he uploaded the Vedas into the ethereal atmosphere. You understand? And then timelessly enlightened souls take their birth. Timelessly enlightened souls take their birth. What is the purpose of the birth of an enlightened soul? To download the Vedas that Lord Brahma uploaded. To download the Vedas that Lord Brahma uploaded. You understand? And the process of downloading the Vedas is through self-realization and God-realization. Purpose or the criteria to download the Vedas is through self-realization and God-realization. Once you are in this dimension, then you have the password. You have the password to download the Vedas. And I am a living example. I am a living example. Never did Sanskrit, don't know Sanskrit. The Vedas are written in Sanskrit, and I've been downloading the Vedas for you for the past 10 years. I've been downloading the Vedas, over 800 discourses on YouTube, all direct downloads. All direct download on every topic that exists in the Vedas, I have already discussed. Yes? How is that possible? How is that possible? Because I fulfill the criteria. The criteria is self-realization, God-realization, then you have the password, then you download the Vedas. No other way can the Vedas be downloaded. It can be by-hearted, it cannot be downloaded. By-hearting can be done by any entity. Downloading can only be done by a bona fide spiritual master. All of you understand? And even when the Supreme Lord, my brother, he loves Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, I see. All his bhajans were centered around Lord Ram and Lord Krishna. Even when they came down devoid of knowledge. They blanked their minds. When Lord Ram came down, he intentionally blanked his mind so that his guru could download the Vedas, take him through self and God realization. And Lord Ram's guru was Vasistha Muni. And Lord Ram realized himself through the guru. And similarly, Lord Krishna realized himself through his guru Sandipan Muni. So, for anyone to connect to God, there is only one way, as stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Lord Sri Krishna himself instructs in chapter 4, verse 34, if you want to know me, you must surrender to a bona fide spiritual master who has realized the conclusions of the Vedas. You can't get God any other way. You can't download yourself. You don't have data to download yourself. You can try downloading, God not going to actuate himself in your soul. God lives in your soul. God lives in the soul of every human being, every living entity, every plant. God is residing there. But to actuate God, you have to go through a process called a guru-disciple relationship. There is no other way. There'll never be any other way. There was no human has found God. No Devi and Devta have found God without going through the Guru system. 330 million Devis and Devtas. Their Guru is Brahaspati. Alright? And all the Asuras, you all know who Asuras are? The demonic forces, they also have a Guru, Shukra Acharya. Have you all heard of Shukra Acharya? So whether you divine, whether you demonic, you have to have a Guru. If you want to have God, not through the periphery, not superficially, but really if you want God in you, then you have to go through the bona fide Guru. So when you are ready to find God, through God's grace you meet the Guru externally. Through God's grace you meet the Guru externally. That is the grace of God. And through Guru's grace you meet the Lord internally. All of you understand? So it's a great day today. We thank the bhajan group for rendering such beautiful bhajans. I think I'm going to call all of you to 15 minutes of the Om Namo Narayana mantra until the next group will be here at 2:45. Or 3:30, I think. So everyone will have an opportunity to get famous today. Alright? Amita, all these 10-minute reciters, put them on TikTok. Okay, so we're all going to make a plan. You don't have to have a singing voice, even if you got a nagging voice. Ruki, Nirali, even if you got a nagging voice, you can come forward and do the mantra. So I just wanted to take 10-15 minutes of Bhai's amp. You know, I used to be a politician. Sometimes you have to be very diplomatic. Our amp went off, and through diplomacy I'm using this amp, not to being an opportunist, alright? So just through diplomacy I'm quickly using this amp, and I just wanted to bring into perspective what we're doing. We're not going to have another discourse, since most of you are going to disperse. I know there's other things in your mind, you know, braai stands, all types of biryanis, all types of liquids. Many things are in the minds of my devotees, so I thank you all for sacrificing a few hours and to be here. It's great. Just quickly, Narayan means the source and goal of all living entity. And I want to make this declaration today that Sanatan Dharma is the womb of all religious systems. All right? Everything that exists, every religion that exists on this earth today have to come from the Vedas, which is downloaded into this material world. All right? So we making this declaration that Lord Sriman Narayan is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Sriman Narayan is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He comes down as Lord Sri Krishna and he comes down as Lord Ram. But when he goes back to his abode, when he is not in an incarnation figure, then he is Lord Sriman Narayan. We need to understand this because we are being attacked very, very frequently by pastors. Pastors are attacking us because we do not know who or what the category of God is ourselves, and that is why these pastors come and attack us. So I'm going to be doing a series of discourses rebutting these horrific attacks by these pastors. All right, I'm even taking these pastors to court and charging them in a quality court for hate speech. And we found some literature that was distributed in Asheville. We got a big guru living in Asheville, Dana Visum Ramanuj. And in Asheville, there's some literature that was being distributed. So we're going to we don't blame these pastors, we need to blame ourselves for being ignorant. Because if we teach our children and we acquaint ourselves with the Vedas, then nobody is going to take advantage of the information that's contained in the Vedas. You agree with me? So we need to learn, we need to go out, and we need to take action against anyone that demeans Sanatan Dharma. We need to take action. Jai Sriman Narayana.